all about kiddos. Like, you had some questions about everything from how I chose their name to my parenting style and everything in between. So let's get started. Let's start with their names. My daughter's name is Lily Reese, and my son's name is Luke Stephen. I'm going to tell you how I chose them. Our last name is longer, Hutchinson. So I was like, I kind of really wanted a very traditional, classic, very simple, almost a one-syllable kind of thing. So I know Lily isn't, but I just was like, I loved that. It was like, at the time, it was like Lily and Grace and all that. And so I went with Lily, and I really loved the name Reese. And I just thought that really was pretty together. Maybe I was thinking about Reese Witherspoon, I don't know. But I love that. I was going to go with it for first name, but then I decided that I liked Lily Reese Hutchinson. And then her and I end up having the same initials, crazy enough, because my middle name is Renee. So it's like Lily Reese and Landyn Renee. So that's how we came up with Lily's name. And so I wanted my children's names to be what I actually called them. So what I call them is their name on the birth certificate. It's Lily Reese. It's not Lillian or Liliana or anything like that. So I just wanted it to be like that. And same goes for Luke. Not Luke, is just Luke. And then Stephen obviously is my husband's name, so kind of just gave him that middle name. And then it was funny with Luke, I was real pregnant. We already had Lily at the time. And I honestly just was like thinking like I was going to have another girl. I knew I was having a boy, but I just put the name, I wasn't even thinking about it. And I was getting there, and we went out to lunch one day, and he's like, we really got to figure this out. And I'm like, all right. So I'm like, we'll start naming off boys' names. And ones I liked were like Ben, Max, Sam. I just wanted like real simple, just that's the names I wanted. And he said, what about Luke Skywalker? And I'm like, Steve, I'm not joking around. I'm pregnant, I'm going to name this baby. He's like, and I was like, actually, I like Luke if you drop the Skywalker. And so it kind of went like that, and then we threw his middle name in there, and so it's Luke Stephen, and he is all boy. So he's such a Luke to me. Like, I'm like, this kid fits that name, and I feel like Lily really fits her name. So that's how we did it, and really didn't mean to do the L thing. It just kind of happened. So it's, you know, Landyn, Lily, Luke, and Steve. There's no better compliment as a parent than when a perfect stranger tells you how well behaved your children are. I mean, seriously. As far as our parenting style, I don't take any BS. I make them toe the line. I run a really tight ship around here. I know you're like, oh, you're so like happy and sweet. I'm actually mommy dearest at home, not gonna lie. I don't need any other friends. I got 115,000 of you, really, is what I tell my kids. So it's kind of one of those things where we're buddies and friendly, and like I love them, and I'm really goofy with them. I'm really myself with them. I try not to put on a front, but they have chores. They have things that I expect of them. Steve's, you know, he's kind of the dad. He kind of plays the more matriarch, the more martyr of the family kind of thing. And I think I probably play the mom role because I am the mom, and I am the one sitting on the edge of the bed, and I'm the one they want to talk to and all that stuff. So sometimes he's got to be, you know, he's got to be the hard nose, and then I get to be the like, it's going to be okay. So a little bit of everything. It's kind of like a little good mix, I feel like. I really didn't read any parenting books. I think my mom and dad did an amazing job with me. I feel really grounded and humble and proud, and I work really hard, and those were really all the things I wanted for my kids. So I think you're such a product of your environment that truly the only parenting style I knew was how I was parented. So I'm grateful to my parents, truly. Steve's mom and dad did a fantastic job with them. His dad's military, you know, ex-Marine, Vietnam, he was a cop. So Steve's household was run like this. And his mom didn't, you know, give him any slack either. He was very disciplined. I think that's why he's successful as an athlete. He's very goal-oriented. When he says he's going to do something, by God, he's doing it. So we absolutely make our kids accountable. If you sign up for something, you're not quitting. You know, if you made a plan and then a better plan comes up, guess what? You're going with the original plan. Just lots of little life lesson things like that as a parent. I think it's so important. You really need to think about who and what are you wanting to raise. Like my main goal, I don't care what they do for a living. I don't care where they live. None of that. But I really just want to raise a really good human, a very kind, loving person that's good to other people. And I think that starts in the home, and we pride ourselves on trying to do the best job we can. Do I fail days and do it all wrong? Absolutely. And I really just ask for their forgiveness and say, Mommy's doing the best job she can. And you know what? Yesterday when I said that and I acted that way, I shouldn't have done that, and I apologize. Sometimes I don't give them the benefit of the doubt, and I don't hear them through, and they have voices, and now that they're getting older, I really feel like I'm sitting back a little, I'm listening much more than telling, because they're communicating with me, and they want to talk to me, and I think it's so important, especially with my daughter going into high school, my son going into middle school, I'm getting a little sentimental and sad, I gotta be honest. I'm kind of thinking like, I've got 4 years with that girl under my roof, and I'm gonna make them the best I can. We're gonna build our relationship even stronger than it is. My mom and I had a really tight bond, and I want Lily to go to me. I still go to my mom, and I want that. And Steve's starting to really hone in with Luke and kind of teach him all those man skills, how to be a good man, how to be respectful to women and girls, and all these situations are going to arise over the next couple years, and I think it is our job to really make sure we don't take our foot off the gas. Like we're doing a pretty darn good job, I think, and we just got to keep up with it. Last question on the mom thing. Mom pooch. They're like, how'd you get rid of your pooch? Why don't you have any? As a matter of fact, let me show you. Yes, I do. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to really take off. But I have it. Girls, it is still here. I don't care how many abs I've done, how many green juices, how many sit-ups, nothing. It's just, I think it's just part of it. They are just here to ruin us. Honestly. I do look at a lot of moms on the beach and I'm like, now, how many kids has she had? So it is the truth. It is not going anywhere for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really good at hiding it. Have you ever done the mom tuck? Have you ever been driving along and then you, like, your rolls are hanging out, and then you just kind of like tuck them in your pants and pull your pants up. Then you're like, oh my gosh, look how flat my stomach is. Hey, listen, when I'm driving around, as long as I feel like that, that's all that matters. So I still have one, and I don't know if it's going anywhere. I think I'm running out of time, so I do the best I can. But you know what? I am proud of this pooch. It grew 2 beautiful babies, and I'm lucky to have had that experience and to be able to be a mom. So this is my trophy. This is my trophy, guys. I earned it.